What's up, Chip and Evan, Southwestern PA Rural Exploration Blog, and we know you haven't heard that in a while. I just wanted to do a short video, let you guys know we're still around. We're still planning on doing some exploring. We're still planning on doing some blogging. We have a lot of stuff that we kind of left unfinished. So today, speaking of that, we're down here at the site of where young Debbie Makel was found back in October of 1973. This is our good friend Tony Meza. Tony is a frequent contributor to our site. So many amazing photos from his family collection. More on the way. Tony actually owns this property down here, so we have permission to be here. We just wanted to come down. I am still, to this day, getting emails and messages about the Debbie Makel case. I kind of left off on the blog writing about it, and everybody's like, dude, you know. So I just wanted to let you know I'm still interested in the case. I am still going to write about it. Life got crazy. I'm actually moving back to the Rice's Landing area soon, and just up over this hill, as a matter of fact. So we'll be in the area and we can do frequent follow-ups. But basically what we have to tell you about the case is nothing. There's nothing new. There haven't been any new leads on it or anything as far as I know. It is still an active case. It always will be, right? It's, you know,
it should be until something changes.
I know a few years back an officer from Uniontown was assigned the case, and there was mention of doing some DNA stuff. As far as I know, it was either never done or they're just not talking. Again, I don't really know. I spoke to another friend of mine who is an officer that had some knowledge of the case, and I'm supposed to get with him and just kind of discuss some stuff. Never had the opportunity to do that yet. I still have a lot of friends, you know, your age, my age, everywhere in between. The problem Tony and I were discussing earlier today, a lot of the folks that were around during the case are gone. They've passed away. I know my parents are gone. A lot of the guys that were in the fire department are gone, all that stuff. But what we want to show you real quick, for the people that aren't familiar with the case, you can go back on the blog and read everything and that. Basically, October 5th, it was a Friday, 1973, a young girl by the name of Debbie Makel, who was a third grader here in the Rice's Landing Dry Tavern area, was reported missing. They called the local football field. There was a football game that night to dispatch the firemen to the area to search. Friday night the search began. It continued on through Saturday. Sunday morning, early afternoon, her body was found right there. This wall is a stone, what's left of an old grist mill. Tony,
yeah,
right?
In the 1700s.
And this is like the only part that was left, but you can kind of see where the mill sat, okay? Now this area has changed a little bit. There's been some logging and stuff in the area, but this wall, if you look at the old photos in the newspaper from the area, right here, that tree is still there, a lot smaller. This wall is still here. Now, I want to share a part of the story that I mentioned when I made the first YouTube video years ago, because that video was only a couple minutes long and it still has a lot of hits. My father, who passed away last year, was the scoutmaster at the time that this happened. He had some of the Boy Scouts searching on the Saturday. They started down, if you follow this creek, that would be north, right? North-ish.
That way,
Yeah, so if you follow the creek, this takes you down into what is Pumpkin Run Park in Rice's Landing. So if you're familiar with the area, you know where Pumpkin Run Park is, home of Stovepipe and all that. But anyway, what they did was they started down in the park and they walked up the creek bed. So they literally walked up here, okay? Now, the way the story was told to me by my parents, they came up here and they got to this wall. Now, this would have been Saturday. My dad, some other guys, younger guys, one of my cousins that were scouts at the time, they stopped right here to take a break. And they literally sat on this wall and took a break. One of the guys that was the scouts, my father said he remembered him walking back and forth on this wall, okay? And they literally sat right here. And Dad, till the day he passed away, you know, always maintained that they were here and that she was not here Saturday. There are, in the records, the police records, from what I understand, the speculation was that she was here Saturday. I'm telling you the story that was passed down by my father, who would have no reason to lie, and many other people had searched this area, right, Tony? I mean, you'd heard the same thing that I heard.
exactly the same thing.
So anyway, in that very first YouTube video from years ago, if you watch it, I mentioned that there were facts that, you know, we would discuss after the fact, and that's it. They said that she wasn't here on Saturday and that she was found Sunday by a family member who wasn't from around here. So again, go back, read all the articles. I'm going to post more stuff about it. We're not accusing anybody. We're not trying to solve the crime. It's just an interesting story, and it's coming up. It's not going to be long. It's 50 years. I mean, I remember talking, it's going to be 40 years. Well, hell, it's past that. It's 73. My wife was born in 73. She's 47. So, yeah, we're pushing 50 years on this case, still unsolved. There's a lot of other weird things about the case that you can research on yourself. You know, as you can imagine, there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of rumors, you know, stuff like that. We try to steer clear of that and filter through it, and we're real careful about what we put on the blog. But if you are interested in the case, email me, SWPARE@gmail. I still check that account. Evan maintains the Facebook account still, thankfully, because like I said, got away from that. But this is the area, this is where they found her. The area is a little bit different than it was in 73, but this wall is still here. Go back, look at the old photos, you'll see what I mean. If you know anything about the case, let us know. If we do get anything that we consider information, I mean, we would pass it along to people, you know, the authorities or whatever. But like I said, we're just doing a story on an interesting thing that happened in our town a long time ago that no one ever got an answer to. So check it out. Check out the blog. Like I said, hopefully I'll get to sit down and put some more stuff on there. But we thought we'd shoot you a quick video, let you know. You know, I had people asking me if I was threatened, that type of stuff. Nothing like that happened. Just life got crazy, and we hope to get back to it soon. So we'll see you soon.
There's the wall.